Well, the first thing that changed, I think, was that I saw misery on a scale that I hadn't really seen it before. I had worked as a clinician for a long time, and I worked with, say, 20 people a week. And I was always in the realm of difficult existential problems, wrestling with my clients' problems alongside of them. And I liked that a lot. And then I had my research and I had my family and various business interests. And so that misery in some ways was contained and boxed in. And I had a lot of structure around that to be able to function despite the fact that, I was neck deep in 20 people's serious problems, which I really liked, by the way. When I started speaking on a larger scale and meeting more and more people, the scale of demoralization really hit me. I didn't know how deep the demoralization in our culture had become. And I think that was especially obvious to me at that point among young men. Now, it looks like, this is Jonathan Haidt's research is indicating this, that possibly young women are even in worse shape. But for whatever reason, most of the people I was meeting, at least to begin with, were young men. I think it was probably because most of them, far more people on YouTube, are young men. And so it was shocking and brutal to see how much demoralization, how widely spread the demoralization in our culture was. Other than that, and that was a real shock, and it was very hard on me, I would say. Everything else about it has been, at minimum, ridiculously interesting.